Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning, and I believe Tim and I are going to tackle that beast right there. Stay tuned. Let's see what we have inside. And good morning, Miss Tilly. How are you this morning? A little camera shy, are we? Are you a little camera shy, or are you just putting up a front so I'll get closer? I know how you are. I know how you are. I know. Here we go. Are you ready to get started?
No.
We'll cut up that spruce and finish that order, and then we're going to tackle that big ugly.
Ooh, that'll be fun. I can't wait to get that.
All right, let's do it. Before we get to that ugly crotch, we're going to cut this spruce right here. We have an order of 1x8. We've got some over at my mill. Hoping to get the remainder of this order out of this one log. These logs are really nice. They produce, look at the boards. These are some beautiful boards. It is so nice to deal with a log that has less than a ½ inch taper from one end to the next. Tim asked me, he says, you're going to video us cutting this log up? I'm like, no. Even though that's a perfect log, it's boring to watch it get cut up because there's no character in it. There's nothing in it. It's just perfect, nice, beautiful boards. But actually sawing it up is boring. Actually, the only dilemma we have here is we got to get 11 boards out of this log. Don't know if we're going to make it or not. If we get 11, we're done. If not, we got to saw up another one. All right, guys, we got this morphodite of whatever you want to call it on the log arch. We're going to try to get it on the mill. That is one massive crotch right there. There's 1, 2,
that's not
3,
a crotch.
4,
that's just like
5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 limbs coming out of this.
Disfigurement of nature.
Now, we're not sure what this is. We think it's maple by the looks of the bark, but the underneath, the cambium right here, this looks like oak. So we're really not sure what we're getting into until we actually get into it. We're going to saw this up into 2-inch thick slabs. Slabs.
Say it again.
2-inch thick slabs. All right, let's get it on the mill. All right, guys, we got this morphodite on the mill. And we have one limb hanging off here a little too far. We're going to have to do some trimming with the chainsaw.
And let's hope we can get this into the mill.
Well, if we can't, we'll trim that off too. All right, let's get this cut up. Tim's going to take you off that stand when we start cutting, and
I'm going to give you close-ups and everything.
Kind of interesting. I'm wondering what this is as far as
wood.
Wood. It's got a pine tree growing out of the side of it right here. A little pine.
Did you see my new shirt?
I see your new shirt.
What does it say?
Sawdust is man glitter. I think you're glitter.
You know what? That's got curly in it.
Of course it does.
You see that curly?
Yeah, it's got 50,000 branches in it.
You guys, what kind of wood do you think this is? Maple? Oak?
I think it's maple.
That's got curly in it. Ash? What do you think it is? Put it in the comments down below.
Blade over to a carbide blade. Number 1, because this is hardwood. But number 2, this came from the stump dump, and God knows what's inside it. You know it's a yard tree.
So, is this the home repaired carbide?
It is.
So if it snaps, we're not losing anything.
No. No, you already took the value away from it. All right, here we go. So the reason why he couldn't get by wasn't the piece where I showed you. It was that was hitting this rafter right there. The building's got a little side to it. What? The building has a little side to it. See how close? Wow. Got a total flat spot on here. Just checking to make sure we don't hit the dogs or the clamps, because somebody I know hit one of their clamps. Actually, I think they hit two of their clamps the other day. So
who?
I can't tell you.
Were they old and senile?
Not on video, anyway.
Were they old and senile?
They're old.
It's going to be interesting once we get into this hole right here. You got moss and stuff. Be interesting to see what's in there. Look at that. All right, so we had to drop down the knee because it's metal. We don't want the blade to hit that. So what we've done is we improvised. We put a piece of 2x here in between the knee and the log, and then we just clamped it against that. And as you can see, very sturdy. All right, here we go. Whoa! Guess what broke? And it broke on the weld? Okay, guys.
It did not break on the weld.
It did not break on the weld. Huh. Okay, well, woo. Guess what? Are you going to re-weld it again? No, that's way up in there. Look at that, guys. Woo-woo. All right.
Change the blade.
Gonna change the blade. All right, guys, this is the carbide that broke. If you look at here, at the end, you see it's rusty right there part way and then clean break the other. So that blade was cracked. Maybe when Tim jammed it on his mill and broke it at the weld. But the weld did not break. That's the weld right there. And it did not break at the weld. So I still stand by my thoughts that these blades can be welded back together if they break, and they're relatively new.
Carbide number 2. Is this the last of the carbides?
It is the last of the carbides.
So it did not break into where you welded it?
Nope, it did not break where I welded it.
All right, Two Brother Nation. Got the new carbide on there, sounding good. Getting ready to run it through the wall. Put it up. Smart, you didn't like me saying that, Two Brothers Outdoors Nation? Those will be our followers. Two Brothers Outdoors Nation, guys. I think that's what we're going to start calling everybody that follows us. Because that's how we roll. What are you looking for? Ah, scraper.
My tail man's not keeping up.
Tail man, cameraman, everything man. I got most of them out there already.
Boy, that's going to make some nice
Yes, sir. That's got a little bit of curl in it right there.
It's got some figuring.
Big curl. Got some bark extrusion. Couple of knots. What? Get out of my way. Oh, that's going to be cool. Look at that mud pocket.
I love a mud pie. I love a mud pie.
Yeah, I see that.
All right, we're going to attempt to roll this over now that we got a nice flat spot on it. We only have one knee that touches it, so Tim is going to try to hold the other end with that bar.
I'm going to be the other knee. The go-to. Oh. All right, go ahead. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, watch your fingers.
Yeah, well, you're trying to hurt me.
I'm trying to hurt you, but
now here comes the hard part.
I don't think it's going to be that hard.
You slide it that way a little bit.
Leave that knee back.
I'm trying.
Really not that heavy.
Oh, no, because you're turning it. I'm trying to hold it. There we go.
Stop your whining.
There we went. Boom!
You want a little cheese with that wine?
I want lots of cheese.
All right.
We might be able to get by with this bar just here.
I think we can lay this here. All right, guys, we're getting into some interesting looking stuff right there. That's some real color right there, I'll tell you.
I told you this would be a keeper.
Look at that.
Freakiest stuff looks the best.
Somebody will be loving this stuff.
Oh, ooh, this is not disappointing.
Damn it.
He said, dang it, guys.
I did. I said, dang it.
He was calling for John Davison of Dang It. Oh, man. Getting a little heavier now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're getting wider. Gonna look nice in the box.
Yeah, they are.
All right, guys. This is really an interesting piece of wood. Look at the color. It's like a look like a moose print right there.
Yep.
What is that?
It's time.
Okay. Didn't know we were being timed. All right, guys, we have put the mill to bed. That's the pile of stuff we got out of that weird looking piece of wood. And I tell you, it's got some character in it. It does not disappoint. This will go into the new crafter shed. That's the shed that has the bigger stuff in it. And I think Crafter's going to fall in love with that. I really do. All right, guys. thanks for coming along with us. We appreciate you subscribing to our channel, commenting, interacting with us, and everything else to do with our channel.
Thank you, Two Brothers Outdoors Nation. We appreciate it.
And we just named the log arches the Dragon Wagon.
Yes. Well, you guys are coming up with some cool stuff. Keep coming up with it. That's great.
One of our commenters came up with that. I'm like, yeah, we like that. The Dragon Wagon.
We're going to put flames on it and everything. That'll be cool.
Yeah. Flames on bars.
Dragon Wagon. I love it.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming along with us. Until the next one, we'll catch you later.
Bye-bye now.